The last story is about today is I met a writer. Let's call him T. So T was trying to selling me an AI vapeware. So I didn't even start to do that stuff. Talking about AI and the company and the coding. I was just having a side Facebook account that makes animation reels, like short clips of the of animation reels. The main purpose is telling stories, life stories, moments in the format of animation. But then T was trying to sell me his cloud $200 plus pro program based 20 agent AI company based in north part of Austin. Don't know what I will drop this politically correct facade and I just give it raw. I think it's just bullshitting me. He's a nice person, so I picked him up around a small tight street where he gets his either scratches or vapes, because I can see there's a vape store right next to the place where he's working from. So no problem. He and his brother showed up, very nice. He was having their own conversation in the back. I double checked, exchanged pleasantry, asked him how the day goes and if the car and the temperature in the car is comfortable. So we will start to write. And then he saw my animation reel page and started talking about React page. And he was saying, oh, myself is also engineer and developer. I said, okay, cool, good to know. And he started telling me his company is ABC because I didn't remember the company name at all. So he tells me he has 20 agents, AI agents. That is so good. They can do the whole TDLR or 2 or 3 stack application step. He tells me that his AI agents were working like a military. There's one team specifically for for front end. There's another group of animation team for back end, and another team is for quality assurance. It is actually legit structure for software development. But all I can hear at that moment was just buzzwords like TDLR or full trio tech stack, TTR, TTSD maybe. I don't even get that acronym. But he's telling me that he can do anything. He can have his own dashboard. He doesn't need a Excel. He doesn't need a Google Cloud command line. He can have his own dashboard and create everything from his own dashboard. To me, it makes little sense at all. I don't know how the AI actually works for the big corporation, but I all know is if you want to deploy something online, you can use their command line tools or use their web interface to do this deployment and stuff. He keeps telling me, I can based on your repository and do the pull requests. Dude, pull requests is understandable. Anybody who works in the software development understand we can pull or push to the GitHub repository. There's Vassell was doing that, which is the platform I'm using, which I find is pretty convenient and really helpful. He tells me that he can even run faster than the regular GPU and the $200 GPU. That actually raised a red flag to me because I thought you're talking about AI company and you are using your own GPU to run the AI agent. Is that what you're telling me? But why would you need your AI agent and stuff to do what? What are you trying to do here? I don't get that part. Maybe he's trying to create his own AI agents. He has 20 AI agents to create everything and can create any software like Call of Duty. I was born yesterday. I don't believe so. But I don't believe Call of Duty is a scope that he could handle with only 20 agentic operations, no matter how nice you want to phrase it. It caused me that he just, I kept asking, I got actually a little bit frustrated and agitated. I just kept telling him, hey, you're gonna be more technical with me. Otherwise, there's no point sharing. But he just trying to telling me what he does. But I don't really get it. 20 agents, 3 separate teams, and do what? You can create any apps. If that's your goal, then why don't you go ahead and create a game so that launch your game so that I can play, so you can make tons of money. Why would you need the AI company? Are you also trying to run the NVIDIA chips? It seems to me he trying to connect AI plus NVIDIA and GPU all together. Okay, maybe GPU is needed for running AI and training AI, sure. But for what? For coding? You have $200 cloud, right? The program or the plus program that you can have a perfect code or structure, I don't know. But it sounds like a hell of vaporware to me. Even though, let's say I give you benefits now, you have 20 agents, you're trying to run companies. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go into clients' applications and do what? Improvise the code? We already have cloud and also Microsoft Copilot. So, plus, I don't trust someone who just came out of a vape shop and talking behind it. He smelled like he just smoked a hell of a lot of buds or weeds. I don't understand. Maybe you can vibe coding. Maybe that's the pinnacle of vibe coding era we're having right now. But that really frustrated me. It took me a while to calm down because I'm your Uber driver. Are you trying to sell me your product? I don't believe that's the right way to go ahead and talking about your high-tech AI company, right? Go make a pitch. Go write a business proposal, right? Go ask for some $200 million or $1 million funding. So you don't need to tell me how the AI works unless you really know what you're doing. But when I asked about the technical, he could not tell me. The all TTRD stuff, TTSD, maybe it's called Trios Technical Stack Development. Maybe that's what he meant. But who doesn't know about full front end, back end, and also the database MongoDB? Maybe not everybody, but this is kind of common practice to have a functional application. If you want to have a robust user interface, a robust backend support, and also a database support for storing data and fetching and API calls, which is understandable. But I judge you by your color. I judge you by its book. I judge the book by its cover only when it matters. And also in this case, I think it matters. You're selling me the vapeware in a Uber ride doesn't sound like a good strategy to anybody involved. So when he asked me for my contact information, I just simply said, good luck with your business venture. And the only thing I cannot think that would work is working with him or being used by him or wasting my time with any vapeware where lands nowhere. He is talking good as a marketing salesperson, but not as a founder. Maybe someday his business will take off. But I hope him for the best. But to me, it's a vapeware and I will never touch.